Hi, I'm Ryan Patrick Joyce. I'm an interior design director at Rivian, and this is R2. R2 is going to be built in Normal, Illinois. It comes out next year, very early, and it is going to start at 45 grand. So it's a two-row SUV. What we tried to do is take everything great about its larger sibling, the R1, and condense it down into a more concise two-row version. So compared to R1, it's still very premium. It's still very kind of elevated, and it feels very confident. But it's a bit more agile. The surfacing is a little more taut. Try to keep the lines really crisp and modern. Up front, you still have your hill-shaped stadium headlights. You've got three high beams compared to just one. It's complemented by a cross-car lighting element as well. We are designing this to be an international vehicle. We want it to go to Europe and elsewhere. So safety is hugely a huge consideration. So compared to R1, we've taken the hoods to the line and moved it to the side of the vehicle so that it's safer for Europe. We use that to create a brand new roll line that goes across the vehicle that levels it out and makes it really confident. The second line is here. You can see it, the way that it scoops through creates an air pocket right there that's better for aerodynamics.
Okay. And what about the interior? Like what kind of...
the interior.
Yeah.
I can talk about the interior for days. So, the interior is designed to have connectivity, premium materials, and a lot of storage. At the end of the day, our vehicles are about going on adventures with your friends and your family, getting there safely, and coming back.
Okay.
So, storage is really huge. Starting on the door, we've got our articulating mat pocket, just like on R1, but we've got enough room for a large Nalgene bottle.
Oh, nice.
We've got sunglass storage right here, also large enough to fit your phone. The really great thing is our customers, we've got a great relationship with them. We listen to them, and their biggest request was getting a glove box into the vehicle. So you've got a glove box on the passenger side.
Okay.
But you also have a second glove box here with a USB.
Oh, nice.
So you can have, I'm not sure any vehicle has this amount of storage in the instrument panel, but that's what's great about being an electric car. You're able to leverage those packaging efficiencies like no one else. Up front, you've got your pop-out cup holders. We have dual wireless chargers stored in the armrest. But what's great is that you also have the open storage here for your purse or your bags, anything. If you're like me, I always have tissues with me.
Yep, so do we.
Here, you can fit, got a keyboard in it right now, but you can fit a full-size tissue box in this pull-out drawer.
That's awesome.
Technology is the next kind of really big thing for us. We believe in having a cluster. We think it's really safe to have just the right information in front of you at all times. What's great is that on our landscape mode display, we have a little bit of fun with how we're illustrating the vehicle. These are hand illustrations.
I love them.
Almost like they're inspired by anime. You can get this on today's R1.
I've noticed them on all of the vehicles that there's definitely a theme of
absolutely. It's honestly
it's personal.
It's a moment where we can have a little bit of enjoyment and give that back to the customers.
Yeah.
Yes, cars are serious, but we can still have a little bit of fun.
For sure.
My favorite thing is probably the steering wheel. It's our brand new wheel. We've got really cool pass-throughs here, but what it shows you is our rotating display dial, or rotating dials here. These are haptic controls.
Okay.
There's little motors in here that give you different kinds of feedback based on the mode that you're in.
Okay.
So here on volume, it gives you really precise ticks.
Oh, yeah.
If you jump to drive modes, it'll give you a really
It's a larger indent.
Exactly. And once you get to the top of the menu, the motor stops. And you end.
Okay.
So it's super cool. There's nothing like this in the automotive sector.
Yeah.
That gives you this kind of control and different adaptability. But the theme itself wants to be really minimal, but still feel premium.
Yeah.
And the things that you don't want to look at, like vents, we've hidden in the channel that goes across.
Yeah, it cleans up the interior.
Absolutely.
So my question also is the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you source that from?
It's all a recyclable manufactured wood. It's real wood. It's actually, this process uses bits of wood and it compiles it together.
Oh, okay.
So it uses recycled wood.
Look to it.
And it gives you, you see little bits of blue in there, some yellows. It's really a sophisticated palette.
Very outdoorsy.
Very, it fits who we are.
So the interior design, what inspired it? What do you think is the inspiration?
That's a great question. R2, we really really looked to R1 at the flagship and thought, what do we love about R1? How can we take that idea, put it into a smaller package, it's still 2 rows, still a good amount of space for you and your family, but hit the right price point so that people can enjoy it and it can reach more people. So that was it.
Cool.
That was it for us. And this is R3X. We designed this to have the soul of a rally car. I think R2 and R1 are more traditional, upright, 2-box SUVs with an upright wing house. This is a little bit lower to the ground, but still gives you a lot of great ground clearance. It's a fastback. It's got this idea of modern nostalgia, you know, where you can't quite point out what kind of a car it is. You know, some people get different kind of references, and we really, really love that. So you can see that fastback. We wanted to make sure that the line work on the car kind of comes back, kind of fits up, just continues around in a really interesting way. A way that gives it its own kind of unique shape. As you come around to the rear, it's probably my favorite part. It's kind of rounded trapezoid with the light bar going through. This is what inspired the instrument panel. So as we go to the instrument panel, this line that goes across. Just imagine, so you can see the vent is hidden in this area, and you've got that really simple silhouette going through.
Oh, that's cool.
And because it's a small space, I mean, we wanted to make sure that we're not adding a lot of elements that jut out into the cabin. So all of the sculpture is created by going forward and carving out of that space.
Okay.
So on the instrument panel, we call this color scheme Rugged Playful. Rugged Playful, because it's rugged, you know, it's got some cork here, it's got that.
Okay, so cork, so renewable.
And then the playfulness comes from these campfire orange accents that you see on the window and the vent, a little bit of anodized blue. Still has the same great displays that you'll get in the R2, the same awesome controls. And then you can see this knurling, that whole execution is even in the stalks.
Yeah.
You know, that same kind of pass-through you can see there as well.
So cool. And same playfulness on the
same playfulness on the display.
The
seats are designed to be more aggressive. You've got a pass-through right between the upper and the lower seat. Those pills are for ventilation, so air comes through there to cool you when you're on your adventure.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're really excited about our 3X. I know I am.
Yeah.
I can't wait to drive one.
Yeah, I know, me either. All right, thank you.
Anytime.